Art of Arkansas here. Just tonight, we interviewed James Moore. James is the station manager of our local low-powered TV station. It's like a public station. It's non-commercial. And the station is about to become 2 years old. And when the station started broadcasting, the first week, they started out with 80 locally produced programs. 80 locally produced programs. And that's in a county that has a total population of 16,000 people. And I think a lot of the credit for the exuberance of this station goes to James Moore. And this is our interview of Jimmy that we taped tonight.
So low power has been a very rare thing, a rare resource. It allows people to get on the airwaves and speak their mind. We've created a community station with the idea of giving voice to our community, and it's been an amazing experience. We've had people that have shown up and created amazing programming from high school, college, all different ages, and it's a rich oral mosaic that we have, incredible music, but also some great programming. We were able to interview almost all the presidential hopefuls as they came through. A great opportunity for you to ask questions directly to the candidates. And so radio is an incredible resource. Media has been so underutilized, and the mainstream media, even NPR, is national public radio, and in our state, in Iowa, it's being more consolidated to try to save money. So it means more national programming, and it's wonderful programming, but we're doing local public radio. We say we're a non-commercial community radio, not commodity radio. So it's a great opportunity. What we've been able to create here, we're able to talk to people, Thomas Frank, Helen Thomas, Amy Goodman, other people directly, and that's a really great opportunity. Right now, we are in the midst of creating an open source citizens journalism model so we can empower people to ask questions and go right up when there's a story in the paper that comes out about the creative class. A study came out about Fairfield highlighting it, the county that we live in. Even though it's a rural county, it's the 6th ranked county in the state for economic growth, and it's directly related, according to this research study, to creativity. Most of the other, the 5 counties ahead of Jefferson County, where we are larger counties with universities, larger universities, bigger areas, bigger towns. So this is a great tribute. But what I was going to say was, as a radio station, a research paper comes out like this, we're able to talk right to the researcher the day this happens. Today we did a story on a Supreme Court case. It was featured in the New York Times. We're talking to the lady who's been writing about this on the very day it's happening. It's a great way to connect community to the outside world and to stay connected both ways. One other thing I really like about the station, we're using open source free culture software. Well, last year at Linux Journal, the senior editor said that we were the most committed of any radio station online at www.KRUUFM.com, most committed to free culture values of any radio station Doc Searles had come across. That's an amazing tribute to a small station like we are, 100 watts. But we have about a 12-mile throw, but on the internet, as many as 100,000 people come to our website every month from 40 or 50 different countries. We also use Ubuntu as our operating system, and that's a South African company. We are one of 7 case studies, success stories, on Ubuntu's website. They just signed the first open source major deal with Dell Computers in 2006. So it's an innovative base, what I call a throwback to the future, true community radio, where everybody's invited to have a voice, and We also have a wonderful goal of empowering as many people as possible to learn how to do this, whether it's BBC filmmaker Stuart Tanner doing a show, Ari Berman, who's a contributing writer for The Nation, Dennis Ramundi doing wonderful shows, Speaking Freely, in any variety of music shows that are as good as almost any that you'll find. We have someone who came from Paris, France, and heard some of the music on the station. He said, "I'm from Paris. Who's playing this French music?" It was Rodney Franz with 2 shows in the morning, Nobo Daddy and Adult Content. He is now doing a program with us. He says there's only one other station as hip as this in Paris, France. I said, "You're kidding. This little station in Iowa." Well, just a week ago, the former 2-term mayor of Des Moines came down. They have a low-power station up there, and he talked to us for almost 3 hours. He has a $250,000 operating budget. We had 1/10 of that last year, but we are doing many more times the number of people doing shows. He wanted to model his programming in Des Moines after what we're doing here in Fairfield. So we feel like we're doing some things very well. My joy is just watching people come through, giving them a chance to speak. I think the more voices we hear, the more we have a chance of really making change. And that's the thing that I love about the station. If there's a chance for people to speak and a chance for people to dialogue, whether it's a tough issue like in our county, CAFOs, confined animal feed factory farms, we bring both sides, we let them talk, let people make up their mind. So with our neutral mandate, our individuals get to have, DJs get to have their opinions, but our idea is to listen, ask questions, challenge, learn, and connect.